Hi and welcome to Makeup Mugwump. My name is Leanne. Thank you so much for joining me. It's Saturday and I've gotten off to a very slow start, and so I figured let's do some makeup. Just slow Saturday makeup. Not that I'm fast or any other time of the week. It's been a long week over here. Happy early Valentine's Day to you all. I am looking forward to that holiday. Mr. Mugwump is the best, as you well know. We'll talk about that. Let's get started. I'm using the very last swigs of the Tony Moly Pocket Bunny Little Moist Mist. And I pulled a couple. I cleaned off my vanity today. That's how good I am. You're welcome. And I had I was just, whatever didn't belong here, I was, let's move it out. And I had stuff that was just piled on top of stuff because I would use it and be like, oh, I want to use this again, but it just piles. So I worked on that today already and got some of that cleared out. So we're going to use not much new, but a couple of things that are new. I'll do a haul tomorrow because I've gotten a couple of things in and I want to show them to you. And I think a couple of things are scheduled to arrive today. So we'll do a haul tomorrow morning. And then we'll probably use some of that new stuff on our face. Because why not? Okay, so this is the Revlon Pore Reducing, Photoready. It's the one that's pink in the pump. And my pump broke, and so I scraped it out into a little Shop Miss AOA Studio container so that I could use the rest of it because I couldn't get to it. Mr. Mugwump had to pry the lid off. And it's so good. It is such a nice pore filling primer. This is the Benefit Lemonade Eye Primer that is a lovely duck yellow. That is so old, but it works really well still. So I'm using her. And this is, some of these are just a combination of my products that I want to use before they either go bad or I'm close to using them up or something like that. I'll blend that better in just a second, but I do want to use them. So I've got an everyday kind of makeup basket. I talk about this. I have my go-to makeup look, and I talk about the products that are in that makeup basket, and I just use them until they're used up so that if I am in a hurry, I can just go there, pick the thing up, put it on, and I know that I like it. Plus, I am getting use out of my products. I'm able to get through them, which is nice. In a large collection like mine, it's hard to get through a product, and so this is the way that I do that. Is I pull a product and I say, if I don't know what else to use, I will use that. So I just take this and chuck it back over there, and then the next time I do makeup, if I don't have another primer that I want to use, I'll just pull that one. So I said I wasn't going to do a thing, and then I did it, so I am at fault here. But you and I tried together the Maybelline Green Edition Superdrop Tinted Oil. We tried this together. I had it in 030. I don't know what possessed me to buy it in shade 30. We know I'm not shade 30. I ain't been shade 30 in nothing ever. So I mixed it with the Physicians Formula foundation drops or foundation color mixer thing in white, and it was beautiful. So I bought it in 010, the lightest shade that I could find. I bought it on Amazon. I think it was $8. So it's a super, it's called the Tinted Oil. It is super drop runny, super runny. It appears my dropper is stopped up. I haven't used it yet. What is going on? Hold on. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just crazy. Hold on. Let's shake it a little more. I have not used this shade yet. It still looks dark, y'all. It does not look super light. You better, dropper? Oh, you kind of got a clog. Hold on, baby. I get you. Hold on, we got a clog. Are we better now? Let's see how we're doing here. Oh, yeah, we had a clog. Okay. I can hear it now. We free flowing now. All right, baby. Okay. Shake one more time. Y'all, sometimes these things sit in warehouses and such for quite a long period of time. So even if it's new to you, it ain't new. It ain't new. So I don't remember how we did this. Did I? Oh, I had to mix it on my candle lid. So I'm gonna put shade 101 or 10. See, it does not even look mixed. Hold on, let me mix it some more. Goodness gracious. We're having a hard time today. This still looks really dark, y'all. But we're gonna use her. We're gonna try it. That look dark, y'all. That look dark. So this tinted oil from Maybelline is shockingly decent coverage, and I liked it a lot. It wore really well. And it's super lightweight. You can, it doesn't feel like anything on my skin. It does feel like a tinted oil because it's like nothing going on. I'll use a sponge in just a second. Many of y'all were in the comments saying that you were shocked by the coverage. Boo, so was I. And I don't know if I'm just missing the videos, but I haven't heard anybody else go ham on this foundation, but I am. It is not a perfect match for me, but it is not that bad. I can wear this without mixing it. In the 010 shade, I can wear this without mixing it. I think I had some that was in the squeezy droppy thing that got a little more congealed than the texture of the actual foundation in the bottle. So I think that was what my issue was. So hopefully with a little bit of regular use, that will not be a problem. I kept 030 because it is, it's a beauty. I mean, it's such a pretty foundation, but it is, it's so lightweight that I could use that as a mixer for something that's too light for my skin, and the coverage is so nice. It will, it can only add coverage to something else. So I'm keeping the one that's too dark too. I don't want to necessarily keep a foundation that is not the right shade, but I will if it's this good. I will. Whatever was left on the candle lid, I just put it on my sponge and we'll tap it over my cheeks where I have the most hyperpigmentation, and then, again, it's not a perfect match, but it is beautiful. Tell me if y'all pick this up, because I think it is gorgeous. I really do think it's nice. I wore it 2 times, the 030, and liked it both times. Liked how it wore. There we go. I do have a new concealer. It's a baby. This is the Shape Tape Glow Wand. It's a little baby, and it's in the shade Alight. And I have no idea. Is this? I'm assuming it's supposed to be a concealer, and not like a highlighter. I don't know. I haven't seen, I mean, I've used Shape Tape since it first came out, but we're going to try it as a concealer. I don't know what it's supposed to be. I like glowy everything anyway, so if I've just smeared highlighter under my eye, don't judge. It will be gorgeous. My under eyes be glowy. It's actually really nice. I don't mind that at all. Do y'all have plans for Valentine's? Do you celebrate that in some way? It being on a Monday is always difficult, right? Plus the Super Bowl the night before. It'll be a lot of fun to try to go out if you're going out. We are not going out, I don't think. We will hang out here as usual. Mr. Mugwump is not a big fan of holidays. He just isn't. But I grew up a huge fan of holidays, so he has learned to adapt. He's still not excited, but he will participate without complaint. So I believe he's ordered himself his Valentine's Day gift. That is to himself, from himself. He is also not a fan of gifts. He does not enjoy receiving them. And that's something that's an interesting kind of conundrum for some folks, that it's, they want to give gifts because they enjoy it and they want to do that, but it does not bring him joy to receive them. So it's a little hard sometimes for folks to understand that he really does mean please don't give him a gift, because it actually does the opposite of what you would think a gift would do. It does not bring him joy. It actually is the opposite. So I've never met anyone else like that, but I respect it. I enjoy getting gifts. Give me gifts all day long. Yes, I love it, but he does not love it, and so I respect it. If he wants something, he gets it. He buys it for himself, and that's it. So, but he knows that I enjoy getting gifts. I also enjoy giving gifts, but not for him. All right. My nose is super itchy today. I just set my under eyes with Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. I must have like, I don't know, 5 of these little small ones that keep coming in, gifts with purchase of things or whatever. And so I keep one here for setting under eyes. It's a super smooth, super fine powder, and it's really nice for that. I think I'm going to go ahead and set, this is the LA Colors powder that came from the Dollar Tree in Nude, and so I'm going to set the rest of my face lightly with that. It's not a must-have product, but I've hit Major Pan on it, and so I'm going to go ahead and just use it up, and that'll be that. I think I bought it for a video of full face of Dollar Tree makeup, which is fun. I did like a Dollar General, a Dollar Tree, those kind of things. And it's totally a totally usable powder, but there's not a ton in there. I mean, I don't know. It's not a very deep pan. What can you expect for $1? Well, when I bought it, it was $1. Now it's $1.25, but it is totally usable, and it's not thick. It's not cakey or anything like that. So I'm happy to use that one up. It's a nice little pad. For eyebrows, I'm just gonna pull my Brow 1980 from Merit. This is in the shade Brown. I've been using this since I got it. It's so easy. It's just a brow pomade in a little tube. I don't have to try very hard. I don't have to be super close to a mirror because it's not goopy. It doesn't get everywhere. There are some that are really goopy that you have to be careful with. Let's see here. For bronzer, I pulled the Baked Bronze-n-Brighten from Laura Geller in medium. This is dark, y'all. This is a dark bronzer. So we're gonna use her with some care. I bought it in medium, and one of you blessed people told me that the fair shade was on Amazon. So it's now in my wish list on Amazon to get a whole like by itself fair shade of this. I've got it in a half and half. This is this is in fair, this is the balance in bronze, and so it's half of the foundation and half of the bronzer. I've hit the tile at the bottom there on the bronzer side, and it's getting difficult to pick up. I love that shade. I love this product. I love her baked products. They're so pretty. But I bought the medium off of Poshmark from someone, and I think I paid less than $20 for it, which is fine. I did want to try to see, you know, what that shade difference was. I don't know if there's a light in between fair and medium. There might be. But I can use this. I just got to be a little bit careful and not go ham, because it gets very dark very quickly. And you can see in the gradation, if I concentrated my brush down here, it would be much darker. So it's so beautiful. I love it, and I'm happy to have it, but it is not my shade. I just really like it. Okay, so there she is. For blush, I've still got my Urban Decay Gwen Stefani blush palette up here. I haven't been able to use it recently because it was under all that other stuff. So this is why I'm cleaning off my vanity, so I can use the things that I wanted to use. Today, I think I'm actually going to go with the darker shade here. It's just called Easy, and it's a glowy rosy shade, because the highlighter I want to try today is Nude, and so I know it's a pink, but I don't know how crazy she is. So I will blend on it. Okay, this is so old school. Like, this is so old. I have the eyeshadow palette too. I love the eyeshadow palette, and I love this blush palette. It was absolutely a win for me. I love it. I still do. I've seen folks pan it, and that is amazing. I think that's so cool. I think I've only hit pan on one blush. It was a Wet n Wild, and it's in one of my Z palettes. I'll have to show that to you one day. But I am fair, so I don't use a whole lot of blush when I do use blush. Okay, here's the highlighter for today. This is the Pixi Hello Kitty collab. I have all these products from the collection, and oh wait, hold on. She's upside down. I just love it. I think it's so cute. It makes me so happy. So let's try this. Is the Hello Glowy powder in Sweet Glow. I've just got a fan brush, and I have a feeling this is gonna be crazy in a great way. Just super glowy. Everything in this collection is super glowy. I will tell you, I got beef with Pixi though. I got beef, and here's why. I placed my order and ordered everything that I knew that I would use. I almost got everything in the collection because it's so cute that I was so excited. But after I received the collection, they then came out with the glycolic toner with Hello Kitty's head. So I've got her in the in the makeup mist with her little head on it, and I'm happy to have that. But they had the glycolic toner with her head on it, which is something that I use anyway. And I would have bought that in a heartbeat, but I did not place a second order. Pixi, come out with the collection all at once so somebody could get everything. That's what I say. Okay, I am glowy and quite lovely. Ooh, do I want a finishing powder? Let's see here. Let's use our Laura Geller Universal Filter Finish Setting Powder. It's a beautiful pastel mosaic, and there is some sheen to it. So let's use this as a finishing powder today. And all you do is just buff over everything once again to make sure everything's all good and blended. Beauty. Okay, brush all the powder off of yourself. Let's set, we have very little left in this too, y'all. We're at the very bottom. We're dredging the bottoms of these things. This is the Believe Beauty Master at Matte Setting Spray. And she's done. We got 2 more spritzes. This bottle is this sprayer is really good. So I'm quite interested in washing it out and using it again. Let's chuck it in the empties back there. Yes. It was a great product. Happy to have that. Really glad to have it in my collection. Really glad to use it up too, because I need to use up my items. So let's finish setting our face. What do we want to use instead? Let's use this Tarte Stay Spray. This came in a gift with purchase as well. Ooh, we hadn't used it yet. That is much more pointed of a sprayer, but this is a little baby one. And that has a scent, a very strong scent, like a strong fragrance. It's not unpleasant, but it just brought me my eyes water. I also could have sprayed it in my eye. You never know. All right. Still maintain my glow, which I enjoy. That setting powder does a great job. All right, let's talk eyeshadow. So I have so many eyeshadow palettes that I have hauled, but I haven't used. And this morning I was like, I have to use one, and I don't have to use one. I can use whatever I want. And so I pulled something that I have been wanting to use since the last time I used it. This is the Revlon So Fierce Prismatic palette, and that's a dub. These came out last year, and I bought one, or I think Mr. Mugwump bought me one for Valentine's Day maybe, and then in my Easter basket was the entire collection. I loved these. I absolutely loved them, and I'm so excited to actually use them again. So let's do that today. Let me pull a couple of eyeshadow brushes here, and let's do some beautiful makeups. This one is the Cool Tone Brownie one, which that makes me very happy. They have a whole bunch of them. If you haven't tried this formula, and they're not matte, but they're not like super glitter either. It's so beautiful. It is such a pretty formula. I highly recommend it. I'm gonna just use the lightest shade up above. Hi, Moo. Hey, how you doing? Darn it. Moo hardly ever comes in here, so I'm happy to see her. Hi, Sugar Beets. You doing okay? I love her. All right. This is a taupey girl's dream. Put this taupe shade on the outer corner and up into the crease. It is not matte, but I don't mind that. You can lay down. We've had a busy morning this morning. She got on my head in the bed this morning and laid down, so I couldn't move, because how do you move when the dog's on your head? And then we got in the recliner, and she got there with me, couldn't move again. How do you move when there's a dog on your hip? She's been super snuggly today, which is not like her, but I'll take it. She's my husband's dog. She is not my dog. I loved her from the moment I laid my eyes on her. But she didn't want me. She wanted him. I'll do if he's not here, you know, but it's rare that she wants me. This is a very, very nice palette. I know some folks might not enjoy it because it's not super dark, but I'm okay with that. I don't necessarily need something to be super dark. This is the darkest shade. This is a cute little brush. This is from Loved Craft Beauty. Kim, I think you might have sent this to me. That is a perfect little outer corner brush for my teeny tiny eyes. You hear her snorking? She's snorking, y'all. You saying, hey girl? You say, hey girl, hey. What you doing, girl? Just gonna blend that in. This is not an intricate eye look in any way, shape, or form. We just gonna do some eyes. Isn't that pretty? It's just simple. And then I'll take the super shiny shade on my finger. Just put that on the inside. It's so pretty. Man, it's pretty. It's just simple. I could use this the rest of my life and be happy. I know that seems crazy from someone who has umpteen 100 eyeshadow palettes, but it makes me so happy. It's just easy. It's just an easy palette. And it's super shimmery and beautiful. Go get you one. Go try it if you haven't. I mean, you will not regret one of those. The super colorful one is not super pigmented. I don't know where she went. Did you go somewhere? She may have left. She left. Okay. I want to make sure I'm going to have to roll over her feet. The super colorful one is not that pigmented. I use it on my channel. You'll go find it in Palette Parade, but it's a beautiful wash and I like it. I think it's beautiful. I think I want a little bit of glitter. Let's use this is something I've had for a hot minute. This is Misha's Glitter Prism Liquid, and I think it's just a number. But look how much I've used this. I use it, it's a little laid back doe foot, and I use it just to help out if I want a little bit more glitter. And this is She Back. This is a really cool neutral. It's got a couple of different shades of glitter. This is the easiest way to use sparkle. Is any of those Stila dupes from any brand ever. Misha's a Korean brand that I placed an order with last year, I guess, and I put this in there, and I'm glad I did because it's a great kind of goldy, but really, really pretty glitter. It dries that quick, and that's it. There won't be any fallout. There won't be any issue with it. And I like that you can build up the darker shades in these palettes. I don't want to today. I think that's nice. Let's do a quick line across. Let's try to use the Maybelline. She might be running out of juice, y'all. I don't know. She might be running out of juice. This baby is my baby. This is the Master Precise Stay All Day. No, Master Precise All Day, not Stay. But it does stay all day. Just laying it down on my lashes. To get a very thin line. Still has enough juice. We'll keep her going. We will keep her going. For lashes, let's see. Let's try our Maybelline Sky High. I was looking through my mascara this morning, wondering if there were any that I needed to toss into my empties because it's been open, you know, 3 months or so, and I should rotate it out. And I couldn't remember how long this had been opened. So I'm gonna use her today and let's see if she's still performing as well as she should. And she's on that chopping block today. It's so nice to have this vanity cleaned off. I feel like I have space to breathe. We all like that in your workspaces when you clean it off and get it all clean. Is it a good feeling? Some people are like super creative when they have a bunch of stuff around them. I'm the opposite. It gives me stress to have stuff around me, like clutter, while I'm trying to work. That's not to say my house is super clean, but it is easier for me to work when I have a completely clear workspace and everything is in its place. It's like I feel like I can really get started then. I think she's doing just fine. We're going to have to keep you up here a little while longer, baby. Can't remember when I opened you. I know folks that like put like the date or whatever on their mascara. They're like 10 steps above organized. Me, I can't keep up like that. This is a good mascara. Like, it's a really good mascara. This is the Lash Sensational Sky High Mascara from Maybelline. She's good. This is not the waterproof one. I don't know if they make one, but I would love to try it because that would make me happy. Okay. I think that's really pretty. We are super glowy today, aren't we? Our lids are glowy, our faces are glowy, we are all glowing. Okay, let's see here. I didn't pull a lip. What do we want to use today? Let's get some of that foundation off. I've been using, before I start, when I do my skincare, I've been using this juice infused lip oil from Ulta. This is they did like a Pixar collab. It doesn't look very Pixar-y, but this is the Nemo one. It's in tangerine, and it's a nice, I mean, I've used up some already. It's a nice lip oil. I like the idea of one that smelled like tangerines, and I do enjoy it very much. Another product that I've been using that I really like, Kim, I think you sent this to me too. This is the Apple and Balm Glow Lip Mask. It was from Seraphine Botanicals. It is, I love it. I absolutely love that thing. I would repurchase that one if I had the opportunity. I have way too many lip balms, lip masks, and all that to be outright buying things, but you know how it is. Sometimes you're like, I really like it. That one is a nice one. Okay, lips, Leanne, stay focused. What are you doing? All right, let's open the Nude drawer. Let's see what we got over here. Let's use one of these Clinique little baby balms. This is these cute little Chubby Stick Intense Moisturizing Lip Color Balm from Clinique. This is in Curviest Caramel. Have I used this one already? I don't know. Isn't that nice? These don't like roll up or anything. Like, that's the product that you get, I think. But it came for free from the Clinique website when I placed my order. So I'm happy to try out all the colors. Because I like, ouch, I just pinched my finger, ouch. I like that. There we go. That's our face for the day. Are we loving it? Let's put an inner corner, something or other. Let's use our little cutesy thing here. Let's see what we got for the inner corner. corner. I use the same, I say inner corner. It's not really. There's a, this is a cavern on my face. And so I put a super shiny shade there so that it doesn't look so deep on my face. There we go. Cute. How glowy could we be? So cute. Thanks for hanging out on this Saturday and just doing slow and easy makeup with me. Thanks for that. It's a lot of fun. I've enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the haul. I'll show you what I got that came in, and yeah, we'll hang out some more tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Like the video if you liked it, and hit subscribe if you want to hang out and be friends. I do my makeup with you several times a week. Just hanging out. Just, that was tiny. She says hi and she loves you. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.